Hey YouTube, it's Naima Zakia, owner and operator and founder of Planting Seeds Foundation. And I'm here again, 12:48 in the morning. This will be Thursday morning. And I'm going to make papaya preserves. And I'm going to make it with a little punch. I'm going to add some, when I get, wherever I get my recipes from, chefs that I follow on Instagram, recipes that from my family. What I do is I add whatever that recipe is. I switch stuff out and I make my own. I add other ingredients to make it my own. So we're gonna make papaya preserves, and I have to do a video because the video was kind of short that I gave y'all on. I think it was raspberry preserves, which is really good. It's almost gone. But instead of jelly, jam, or regular sugary preserves, this is so much better. This is 3 times better. 3 times. So, alright, let me put the camera on the pot, so I can start showing y'all what I'm using. And this is just filtered water right here. We're going to add about a cup. Half a cup of that. I said half a cup. Half a cup of filtered water of your choice, whatever you want to add. I done peeled me a nub of ginger. So we're going to slice that really thinly. Not the whole thing. But I would say like, let's say a quarter of a cup. Slice real thin. Just shave that on in there. And I have this over a medium heat. Like so, like that. In the words of Tabitha Brown. Like so, like that. We're going to shave it on up. If y'all a fan of papaya, any papaya dishes, y'all know papaya is a soft fruit. I believe it's a fruit. Soft, real soft. The taste of the papaya is really light. So when I was thinking of making this jam, I was thinking of my older brother who isn't with us anymore. His name is Hakeem. And when we were younger, he had this radio, like Radio Raheem, off of that Spike Lee movie, Do the Right Thing. He had a radio just like that, and he had an alarm on this boombox on this radio. So if any of us touched it, he knew about it because his alarm would go off. So when you think about a boombox, a radio, you're thinking about that bass, that sound. And that was my brother all the way down. The way he dressed, the music he listened to, everything. So I definitely have him in mind when I'm making these preserves and the taste and the flavor that I want to give it. So let me get my papaya. Kept some papaya in the freezer, and I'm gonna use the whole bag. So I would say this is about 2 to 3 cups of papaya. We're gonna let that cook down. I should have took it out before I left for work, but we're gonna let it cook down. We're gonna let that simmer. We're going to add vanilla. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons vanilla. Put that in there like so, like that. And then we're going to add this grade A organic maple syrup. This is the Sprouts brand. I got this from Sprouts. And we're going to add about a cup. Cup of maple syrup. And then this next ingredient is what's going to make the preserve thick. Give it some thickness. Where is my... It's chia seeds. That's what's going to give it a thickness. So we're going to add about... I got this from Sprouts also. And of course I had to add it in my own Ziploc bag. So but these are black chia seeds. See that? And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of black chia seeds. This is going to be for the thickness. So now the next thing to do is just to let it simmer. Let it cook. And give it a occasional stir. And I'm just going to add the top on it. Add the top on there. Let that cook down because it's frozen. So we're going to let it cook down. I brought a grill. I found the grill. I was looking for a hibachi. I don't need nothing big. I've been looking for a hibachi for a while. And I kept on going into these Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees. And I would see all this charcoal and lighter fluid, but wouldn't see no grills. And I'm like, how disrespectful is that? You gonna have... So I finally, of course, you know, you gotta travel out of your neighborhood. And I went and I found me a little $15 hibachi. If I could just show y'all. That's the packaging right there. That's what I found. So I gotta get it put together. Because I have some pulled beef recipes, vegan pulled beef recipes I want to show y'all how to make. If you want to call it pulled pork. Chicken shish kebabs. I got recipes for all that. We get ready to start grilling, y'all. It's getting hot. The spring coming in. Spring coming in, and immediately after the spring, the summer. This smells... Let me take the camera off so I can show y'all. This smells real good. Alright, it's starting to cook down. Break down. But that's how it's going to look. It smells amazing. Stir that up a little bit. Have that break down. Put the top back on. Let it simmer. Tonight I had in mind to do vegan sloppy joe, but I have to prep before I start the video for it. So, and I have to peel the tomatoes. So I was like, I'll do the papaya, you know, preserve the night, and then tomorrow when I get home, my tomatoes are already peeled, and I can do the vegan sloppy joe and the air fried potato chips, which is another quick, easy meal, especially for the children. You know, like a lunch for them, a snack for them, or for grilling. You know, outdoor grilling when you have company over. It'll be a nice meal for that. So I have a lot of ideas for the channel, and things I want to do with the channel. I can't wait. I mean, and I know it's gonna happen soon. We're gonna reach enough subscribers where we can go live and be interactive, because that's how I want this thing to go. I want y'all to be able to ask questions. Y'all may even be able to share your ideas, you know, and let me know what y'all know. You know, we need to talk. It'll be nice to talk for this thing to be interactive. Alright, it's starting to cook down. Let me stop because a watch pot never boil. But these are the containers that I'm using right here. You see the vacuum seal lid that's on them? That's what I'm gonna jar. That's what I'm gonna jar it in. And let me just show you. When I first made it, I made, this is raspberry. You see how much of this I used already. But in the refrigerator, this will last about a good 3 months. So it's gonna last you a good time, you know, a good while. I spread it on some spelt bread. That's one brand of spelt bread you can go out and buy. A real healthy bread. I make a toast out of it and spread it on there every morning with some fruit. Because in the morning, you're breaking your fast. You don't want to shock your digestive system.